So what you see here is the new Concur booking tool. It's the main page. You would use your same information as your university login and password, and you click sign in. So here's what the main page looks like. As you can see, it's really similar to Expedia or Travelocity, all of those travel arrangement sites. Something important to note is that you can book for yourself or you can book for a user or, say, a traveler in your department. As from the previous slide in the training, I provided some screenshots of what to do, but we're going to go through exactly how to switch as a user. So currently I would be booking as myself, as you can see here, my profile with my name. But let's say I'm going to be booking for a traveler in my department, so I'm going to need to change that. I would click here, book a traveler, travel for any user, and all the profiles that you previously set up, you can find those here. So the most recent user is Professor Raja Kali, so I could click that and start a session. So as you see, it turns green. So now any airfare or travel arrangements I make would be booking for him. So let's go and switch, say, done acting for others. And let's see if I wanted to search for someone besides an active user. So you can literally just begin and type in anyone's name. And if they have, if they've already set up their Concur profile, they'll be in the system. So there you go. I've changed it now, and I would be acting as Dr. Brownback. So that's how to switch the user. And again, that's really important because if I were to book airfare, it would be in his name. So you need to make sure that that's, who you're booking for is the correct person. So as you see here, this is how you would book airfare or rental, lodging. You can check flight statuses. So let's say that we're departing from XNA, as most university travelers would be doing, and say that they're going to Philadelphia. And remember, it's important to note that you need to book flights at least 14 days out, and that there's an $8 transaction fee per transaction when using Concur. So we're going to search. Oh, didn't register. So it's having trouble distinguishing X and A. But as you can see, you can search for the airport, and then there you go. So this kind of gives you an idea of how you would begin. Oh, it looks like the person that I had chose didn't have their profile set up completely. So this is important to also mention. Everyone in your department needs to have their profile set up prior to using Concur. You can either register them yourself, or they can self-register. And there's minor confidential information, and if they're not comfortable sharing that information with you, they can go through the self-registration, which is mentioned in the training as well. So let's switch to Raja, because I know he has his profile set up. And so the same process, you would put in the airfare information, and we'll stick with Philadelphia again. This trip's going to be in January, so you'd switch the dates just as it shows there. No specific time for departure. So it looks like he already has a trip in the time that I made up. But let's look at the trip that he actually has so you can see what it looks like when you have booked a trip. So that's when after travel arrangements have already been made. Shows your trip details. A good thing about Concur is that you can actually save your flight information for up to 24 hours without any changes. So you can double, kind of think about it, make sure information is correct before actually booking. Anything beyond the 24 hours, they can't verify your seat or that the price will remain the same. But that is a nice little advantage to using the system. Also, since the system works with Anthony Travel, you do have the advantage of having a travel agent available to you. So that kind of gives you a little bit of idea of what Concur looks like.